Hello, my name is Toni Edgerton with Sierra College. I'm going to present the CCC Maker Seed Grant Award and the fiscal reporting aspect of it. So we are going to be going through what you're going to need to send to me and to get reimbursed. The fiscal reporting overview, your college will budget, spend, and report back to Sierra College. Sierra College will reimburse you for the award that you have received, the $40,000 seed grant, and then Sierra College will compile the details and report to the chancellor's office. I've created a Dropbox system so that we can share documents and upload the documents back to me that you're going to need to be reimbursed. So we would like you to do this on time, and one point of contact for questions that I may have so that we don't hold you up with getting reimbursements. So your participating college, we've received your letter of participation. Most of you, we've received your signed contracts between Sierra College and your college. And the next steps are we are going to get you set up as a vendor. There's a couple of you out there that still need to be set up as a vendor. Once that happens, all three of those things, an initial payment of $20,000 will be processed and sent to your college. Awarded colleges will then submit an invoice in June for the whole $40,000 with the required backup, and we're going to go over that in just a moment. So you'll be invoicing us in June at the end of the contract. Then once the final payment of $20,000 is processed, when you have all those approved documents back to me. And keep in mind the indirect costs are not available on the seed grant or in the Innovation Maker grant going forward. So if you're one of the colleges that needs to get yourself set up as a vendor, here are the steps to do that. If you just go to this PowerPoint, it's going to give you a link to our website and how you will be setting that up. So you can click right on the PowerPoint, and this will be in the shared folder as well. So the initial startup funding, sorry about that, upon receipt of your letter, your contract, and your vendor is set up, we are going to send out the payment. So you're going to file quarterly reports. This quarter will end in June, but going forward, if you're awarded an Innovation Maker implementation grant, we're going to be doing the reporting quarterly. So I kind of incorporated that. We're going to use the same system. I will send a Dropbox file request to you, and you'll send me back the uploaded documents that I'm going to need to participate, and I'll demonstrate that in just a moment. So this is a little bit repetitive, but just so that you know what's going on, this is what we're going to need to have everything reimbursed. Your invoice, there's an Excel document in Dropbox you'll download and complete. You're going to send a financial activity report that should match the Excel document with the detailed transactions and expenses. And then you're going to also send me your backup supporting documentation such as your invoices, your reimbursements, and any receipts. Once all that is approved, then another payment will be issued for the final $20,000 on those expenses. So you do need to create a free Dropbox account. You can do that on your own, or you can do that when you receive the email from me. You may have already received that email of the shared file. So just keep in mind that if you need to edit a document in Dropbox, you have to share it as your own to your computer. So I have a few different folders. There's reporting information. There's a Dropbox link on how to create your free account. The shared folder will have examples of complete packet from start to finish and how you're going to get reimbursed. When you do upload documents, please name them with your college. I'm going to have a lot of colleges. I'm going to be tracking this manually outside of our financial software, so it'll be easier if you first name your document, your college name, and then what document it is before you upload it back to me. And when I need a document from you, I will send you a request, and you just click on that request and you upload the document there. So that should be easy for you. These are examples of what the email might look like. It should say from Toni Edgerton via Dropbox. I'll leave you a little message that you're invited to either look at a folder, or it could also say that I have requested a file from you. And these are the files that you can look at. So we'll go into Dropbox in just a moment. I'll demonstrate that. This is a little video I put in. If you click on this link here, it's going to show you about 3 minutes in how to use Dropbox in more detail that I'm probably going to go over. It's just a YouTube video, and you can YouTube it. There's many different videos on how to use it. It's actually pretty easy. So upon approval, that's when you'll be reimbursed, when your check will be issued. I've inputted the Appendix C of the grant, which gives you the guidelines and allowed expenditures. If you click on that, it will give you a link, and you can print that document and review that. Here's my information. If you need to get a hold of me, feel free to email me, call me. I'm dedicated to this grant, so I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. So right now I'm going to go in actually to Dropbox, and you would get an email from me from Dropbox. And I want to show you some of the files here. So this folder here, you're going to be shared with, there's 40 people I'm sharing this information with. So if you open this, and for example, I ask for you to fill out this one sheet of your fiscal contact. So I know who I can contact over there. So you're going to open this. You're going to open it in Excel. Then you need to name it your own file. So I'm going to go ahead and name this something different on my desktop. I'll just call it Toni's example, and I'll save that. So once you have saved it, renamed it, and saved it, you can go in here and you can edit it. And you can put your information in here. Oop, I don't know what just happened there. Sorry about that. Okay. So say this is American River College, and it's Los Rios. And you're gonna, I don't know what their vendor ID is off the top of my head, but they're gonna have a vendor ID. That is gonna be established, and Jane Doe is gonna be my contact, and her email address, Jane at americanriver.edu. I don't know what that is, and so then you're gonna save this and close the file. And when you go to upload it, when you get an email from me, I'm going to go into a email that I sent myself earlier in my own personal email for Gmail, and I'm going to upload this document and kind of show you what that will look like. So this is what the email is going to look like. Please upload your files to the CCC maker. I asked for reimbursement invoice, but I'll just go ahead and upload that file I just did. So I'm going to choose from my computer, and it's on my desktop. Oop. And I'm going to upload it, and I'm done. So I now will be able to go into Dropbox, my Dropbox file, and there should be that document there for me to see. So I'll go to Sierra College, to my folder, And there it is. So it's kind of odd to show it when I'm actually the one sharing it, but just keep in mind you have to save the document as your own, any of these Excel documents as your own before you can begin to edit them. So I am going to go back into Dropbox on the internet. I believe I closed that, and kind of show you when you open that shared file what I'm talking about and what you can see. So this folder right here, fiscal reporting information, if you open that, these are shared files with you. This is a, let's see, let me find the right one. Here's my webinar. You can go in there and you can take a look at that. The fiscal contact information. Here is an example of the whole packet. So this is the invoice you're going to be filling out. This is several pages of what these documents are going to look like. But what I wanted to show you is that this is an Excel you'll download and fill out, put in your college, name and address, date, your invoice number. You're going to be completing your expenses. And then you're going to print this out, and then this is an example of a financial activity report from us. I used another fund, but as you can see, I've highlighted. So for example, the 1,000, which is the faculty or certificated, had an expense of $1,059.61. I'm going to be looking for that amount, that's the amount you're billing me, $1,059.61. Then if you go down on that report, there's going to be classified salaries, benefits, supplies, and then other services. So the bottom line is the amount you're expending and you're asking for reimbursement should match your financial activity report. And if we go down here on the report, I will show you that it is matching. So 2,149.67, and that is the total of the invoice. There were a couple of reimbursements in here. So this here was a reimbursement from somebody, and I am showing you the example of the backup we required to reimburse that person. So yeah, it's a lot of information, but it's just whatever you would have asked for reimbursement from your college, you would have had to turn in the same thing. So here's the backup for that reimbursement. So basically, I want all the transactions, the report, and the receipts in order to reimburse you. So that, let me go back to our PowerPoint. That's going to take care of the documentation that you're going to need. I'm asking for you to, the end of the contract is in June, mid-June. I'll need that invoice. I'll be requesting the file from you. And as I said, if you have any questions or confused about something, please don't hesitate to call me and we will go through it together. Okay, thank you.